Birdgang!
Yeah!
Bingo! Cause that feels good! That feels good! That feels
Woo! What?
You said the same. No, boy. They don't even know they come on. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Close out.
Why are you scared of them guys? Why are you scared of them guys? Yeah, I want you, Brian. I know you're doing a live stream with Russian White Guy right now as we speak. Ah, man, oh man, oh man, oh notion. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages, welcome to the 2021 week 7 edition of the Birds of Broad Street. We're going to try to be positive with the intro. The rest of the show, not so much. I am your boy, your moderator, 1.5 of Cool Cat Mitch, the host of the most. I can't stop laughing at what I'm looking at. Your boy, Missy Hits, Cool Cat Connor, you two representing the birds. I know, boys, will like it looks. We'll introduce the dog in a bit, but let's introduce our special guest. He's our friend, our brother from another mother. One part of Birdgang Nation Sports Talk Media, our one and only one Trey Rock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like you said, this your boy, one Trey Rock. And like I'm probably gonna be the only positive one on this show. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. But yeah. Like you said, I'm one half of the Birdgang. Well, not one half because there's a lot of us. I'm a part of this little thing we got going on. I mean, well, we bring this great news to y'all. I mean, I don't know how great it is right now, but let's get into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let's welcome our he's the owner of Birdgang Nation Sports Talk Media, Birdgang 31.
What is up, my guys? Another bad week, I see. Look at Scooby over there, looking all sad and puppy-eyed.
And let's welcome Scooby-Doo himself. Let's welcome Scooby-Doo himself, Mr. Warming Up Doe, the Commander-in-Chief. The Commander-in-Chief of one.
Up, gang. Hey, y'all already know it's a mystery today. Everybody trying to find out where our dogs is at on the team. Scooby? Hey, it's a mystery while we looking like trash. So we gonna talk about it today, gang. But yeah, warm it up though. You know what time it is. You know you know who you rocking with. Hey, it's the Birds of Broad Street and your boy Scooby Notion, because I'm straight lost at what's going on in this building, gang. So y'all already know. Let's check this 4K. Hey, put your L's up because we part of the L squad this week. Y'all already know the vibes. Hey, but we still gonna check that ring though. Ring check. Y'all know we ain't nowhere up in nowhere. So if y'all new to this right, y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Because y'all know come win, lose, or draw. Y'all know we gonna come up here and rock with it. But hey, we gotta solve the mystery today. Get this garbage off my daggone face. I can't read. Hey, y'all know the vibes. Hey, listen, we about to go and get it today. There about to be some ugly stuff said up in here, I'm sure, today. We're gonna keep it all the way a bean. So let's go and get it, gang. Y'all know what it is.
What I was trying to say before Scooby Notice showed up, he is Mr. Warming Up Doe, the Commander-in-Chief of 1,000 members of Notion Gang. He is the hype man of all your post-game and pre-game shows. Salute to Mrs. Notion and the Notion family. The one and only Philly Notion who just warmed it up. Man,
Hey,
that's
we
this
got,
is
we
the
got a
only
mystery, fellas. What's going on? What's happening in the city of Philly right now? I don't know.
exactly. Listen, that's the only positive that you're gonna get, folks, because maybe one straight rock will help us be positive, but that's all the positive you're getting out of the three of us. Point blank, period. Because listen, for me, this is when do we start? Like, well, the way we start, whenever we start, we got this. You disrespected Eagles Nation with that performance. You disrespected Eagles Nation with that performance. Are you absolutely kidding us with that garbage performance? Birdman 391 was there. The legendary Mighty E-Rock was there. And you disrespected a million Eagles fans that went up there with that garbage performance? Are you absolute kidding me? And people want to blame, yes, Jalen Hurts didn't play so good. Once again, he wasn't great. He wasn't perfect. He was bad per usual. Okay, but here's the thing about this, and I hope this happens so I can laugh at every last one of your faces. Let's say this organization does draft a quarterback. Let's say they do. You're going to do the same thing that you did with Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts. You're going to boo that man out the building. You're going to complain. You're going to whine. You're going to say, oh, we need to get a new quarterback. We need to get a new quarterback. What? You're going to do the same thing that you're doing with Jalen Hurts to the next quarterback that you draft. Please draft y'all quarterback. I'm going to be busting out laughing at every last one of you that said Jalen Hurts wasn't a guy. Let's get a quarterback. Please. Please, so I can laugh at all these people's faces. Please. You did it with Carson Wentz. You're doing it with Jalen Hurts. Please. I'm begging you. Draft the quarterback if you can. See what happens. But Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman, I don't like any of you. I don't like Howie.
Though.
I don't love Nick Sirianni. The fact that Howie Roseman, listen, Jeffrey Lurie, he's the owner. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, we can't get rid of the owner even if we wanted to. But by Howie Roseman, you started this mess. In 2020, you started this mess when you drafted Jalen Hurts and you drafted Jalen Reagor when you could have gotten CeeDee Lamb and a couple of linebackers. You started this mess to the point where look at Zach Ertz and Carson Wentz yesterday. Balling out. It's funny when people want to leave us, they fall out. But when they with us, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? And Nick Sirianni, Jonathan Gannon, I want your best out. I know one Trey Rock's like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. We can't do it yet. But you can't tell me that this play calling, come on, Rock. You can't tell me that this play is, thank you, straight garbage. Let's talk about Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman. We're going to start with the coaching before we even get to the players. And then we'll focus on the Lions. Some of us we'll see. But let's get to the coaching and Howie Roseman. No one better tell me. Howie Roseman started this. 2020, we beat the Dallas Cowboys with practice squad players. Thank you for that. But then you turn around and instead of getting a quarterback in the free agency, you draft one. And then instead of getting CeeDee Lamb or Henry Ruggs, who are doing well, by the way, you get Jalen Reagor, a whining crybaby. Are you absolutely kidding me? And then what really pissed me off, you fired a Super Bowl winning head coach that took us to 3 straight playoff appearances. That won us a Super Bowl. He beat Tom Brady. And you got rid of him because of one bad season. And you hired a guy that don't know crap. Oh, you did not against the Atlanta Falcons. What? And that first drive. The first drive of the game that got us a touchdown. Where was that against the 49ers? Where was that against the Cowboys, the Chiefs, the Buccaneers? You could have had the same exact record as the Arizona Cardinals, but instead, you had the same. You're in a three-way tie with the New York stinking Giants and the Washington football team. Are you absolutely kidding me? You got Boys for Life doing a troll video talking about us because his team is 5-1. We should be tied with the Arizona Cardinals. Are you kidding? I don't care what Nick Sirianni got to say. His notification pop on my phone. I don't give a damn what you got to say. I don't care. Make as many press conferences as you want. Fix this goddamn mess. Because I am tired. It was.
Give it.
Let them know, brother.
Preach.
Listen,
Yeah.
I said multiple times, and no sin is a witness. I said, and you saw it on the brand new intro. I said only twice. Notion, how about them Eagles? You only saw me twice with the green lights on. It's been 5 games since that happened, Ron. What is up with our coaches? What is up with us? Please, give me some positivity. Please, because you're the only one out of the three of us. Please, what's wrong with our dang coaches? What's wrong with Howie Roseman? Please, give me some positivity. Because please.
Hey, Trey Rock, go and give him the positivity real quick. Before we get into that real quick, because I know we did get some breaking news. I see everybody going off in the chat here. Hey, listen, it looked like we just traded Joe Flacco. Somehow we just got rid of Joe Flacco, looked like for a 6th rounder. Possibly, I guess, depending on playing time, it might turn into a 5th. So at this point, it looked like we done became sellers at this point. It looked like we also just picked up some kind of another quarterback, it looked like, from Miami. So,
what we do?
Yeah. Of course, we investing in quarterbacks. That's what we do. So, yeah, definitely, it looked like we got some breaking news. Joe Flacco's up out of here. It looked like we getting possibly a 6th rounder, maybe a 5th, depending on playing time. So, that's about one of the positive notes. It looks like we stocking up on draft picks, which we're going to need some next year. So, hey, Trey Rock, let them know your thoughts, man. Sorry to cut you off, but wanted to get that breaking news out there, fellas.
Good job.
Yeah, please help me out, Rock.
That's something positive.
I was just going to ask you, is that even really positive, though? Because, you know,
pick for Flacco? That's good.
No, not even, even just the fact that they traded Flacco and now Minshew was waiting in the wing.
Oh,
now
Lord.
you know Philadelphia Eagles fans.
Oh, Lord.
You know how that's about to go.
Oh, Lord.
Soon as Jalen Hurts playing a little better, put Minshew in.
Yes.
You know how that's about to go. You know how that y'all, all three of y'all know how that's about to go.
Yes.
So this is just more madness.
Chance for Minshew mania.
Yeah, it's just more madness, bro. But the only really positive I can say about this team right now is that everybody, in an important role, is relatively young, except Howie Roseman. I mean, the experience, what you get from experience, it makes you a better player, coach. I mean, person and whole. So that's really the only positive I can take away from this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I'm not really as upset as everybody else, because if you go back to my videos, off-season videos, I said it the whole time. Oh, this is gonna be a learning curve. It's gonna be a learning. We're not just gonna get out there and just start flaming everybody like everybody thought it was. Bro, these dudes gonna have to learn. Jalen Hurts gonna have to learn how to anticipate throws. He's gonna have to learn this kind of stuff. You can't you can't. He be hanging his receivers out the drive for real. It's like, bro, all the elite coaches. I mean, the elite quarterbacks. They anticipate throws. They throw their receivers open. They put it to a spot only where their receiver can get it. He's not at that point in his career yet. I mean, so like I said, we got to let this team grow a little bit more, bro. Y'all, I thought it was just gonna be roses and flowers and stuff like that. No, it don't work like that. This is the NFL. This is the NFL, especially with Nick Sherry throwing that Laffy Taffy offense out there. You're not beating that. These defensive coordinators get paid millions of dollars to do their job, to figure out what you're doing on offense. And it's not hard to figure out what we're doing on offense. So, I mean, that's really the only positive thing I can really get out of this. I mean, other than that, I'm scared of this game coming up. I'm not even gonna lie.
I know.
I'm scared of this game coming up, man.
Now.
What's up, Jake? Go ahead.
Real quick,
No,
I'm gonna put my quick thoughts out there because if we're gonna talk about positives in this game, there really ain't a whole lot.
Positive, man.
Real quick, positively, I did, and I must say, I was actually, I stood up on my chair at the beginning of the game when it started. When I saw Jalen Hurts under center, I about lost it. So, hey, look, it was good to see Nick Sirianni, at least trying to change things up. We did get the run game going in the beginning. Hey, it was good to see that. So at least, for whatever reason, Nick Sirianni woke up at the beginning part of this game. So that was definitely a positive to see. I mean, of course, there was a negative with Miles Sanders going out, but another positive to that, apparently he's only going to be out. It wasn't as serious of an injury as I thought. I mean, this man was getting carted off the field. So I thought it was borderline season ending, but evidently he's only out for a couple weeks, maybe a few. We still kind of figuring out that situation. So hopefully Miles Sanders can get healthy and back right because, when we was using him, he was effective. Then once he went out, we went back to who we really are, straight up trash bag RPO. That nonsense came out, and it is what it is. But, listen, that's about the only positives I saw in this game. Another thing, I'll definitely say that we minimized the penalties. We still had some critical moments. But again, I'm glad we're no longer putting up 10 to 11 penalties per game. It looked like we're trying to at least dwindle it down to at least 5. So, look, that's positive in my eyes. They working on those things. But like my man One Trey Rock said, look here, I didn't come into this year thinking everything was going to be peaches and roses. Honestly, I'm not even going to say I'd be mad if we were 2-5, if we were losing games, playing in a competitive type of situation. Oh, no, that ain't how we've been losing these games. We've been losing these games straight up off of self-inflicted wounds, bad play calling, bad plays, whatever you want to call it. The defense looks like complete garbage. So, listen, right now, I ain't got a whole lot of positives from what I've been seeing these past 7 games because being 2-5, yeah, I expected some players to be growing and developing, the coaches to be learning. But when we flat out seeing incompetency from our coaching staff for the first 6 games, and then you expect for the 7th game, you're going to try to come out here, and try to run the ball all of a sudden. Hey, listen, as soon as that pretty much got shut down, we went right back to who we are, which is don't know what we doing out there. So, again, I don't know. Listen, I gave a lot of wiggle room for this team to learn and grow, but us learning and growing like this, gang, this ain't it. And I ain't got no confidence either in these Detroit Lions. I ain't going to be shocked. Again, hey, listen, if we give them their first win. But I know we're going to get into that in a little bit. And, we got to figure this out. It's a mystery in Philadelphia, but I ain't been happy. And I ain't even going to come up here and act like it.
Exactly. Before we let Birdgang 31 tell us his positive, let me say for me, I wanted to believe. I live in the city that my team represents, okay? I want to believe. I did. I know. It wasn't going to be our year this year. I know there was going to be some learning pains. I know this team, our quarterback, I knew. I wanted to believe because I told Notion, I know told Birdgang 31 Rock, I gave y'all the keys on how to win this division. I said, the NFC East. As you can clearly see, it's trash other than the Cowboys. The easy schedule. I said no team won back-to-back since we did it 03 and 04. I said the unknown. And I also said that every single time we had a 4th place in a bad season, we went to the playoffs. Well, that ain't going to happen. I wanted to believe. I really did. I knew there was going to be growing pains. I knew we had a new coach, new quarterback, new scheme. The only thing I wanted, to be honest with you, and this is the honest truth, I just wanted y'all to compete. You're the Philadelphia Eagles. Your first name is Philadelphia. We compete over here. We're blue collar, working 9 to 5. We don't want things handed to us. We want to earn it. We bust our backsides like Rocky, Meek Mill, Kevin Hart, and Will Smith. Just work hard and bust your backside. That's what Philadelphia is. I live in this city, so I know what it is. But the way you guys are acting, the way you guys are putting on the field is not Philadelphia football. The least I want for you to fight, not put up garbage numbers in the third and fourth quarter when you got no chance. That's not Philadelphia. That's not Broad Street football. I want broad. If we're going down like the Titanic, which I will be, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going down with the ship, Rock. Win, lose, or draw. I'm going down with the dang gone ship. As bad as I don't want to do this, I'm going down with the ship. But at least compete. You got Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott. Derek Carr only had 3 incompletions. 3! What the hell are you doing? I want Broad Street football this year. At least compete. If we don't win the division, at least give me some Broad Street football. I haven't seen one. The only time I saw it was the Atlanta Falcons game. I want Broad Street football. That's what I want. I'm sorry if that disappoints people. I want Broad Street football. I want to go to the link happy. This is not happy.
Absolutely not, Cool Cat. Absolutely not.
And the fact that I gotta go to the I gotta go to the link against the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys at the link. I was this close to not going, but it's my DNA. I gotta go. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. What you gonna do? I gotta go. But I was this close, but I'm still going. I gotta stick through that. Y'all should have seen me when I was at the link against the 49ers and the Chiefs. They took over that thing after the fourth quarter. It was a sea red. That's a slap in the face. Birdgang 31. Give me something positive before we talk about this game.
Okay.
Think about it, Birdgang.
We have a kicker. I mean, a punter. Our punter is really good, guys. Like, I give Sipos a hand clap, my guy. Like, that guy right there might make the Pro Bowl. He might be by himself, but he might make that Pro Bowl. Man, it's so hard to think of anything good. Like, I've been listening to you guys. I'm just thinking, yeah, you said it's a development year, whatever, but we seen where Jalen left off last year. It's the coaches, dude. These guys are trash, man. Like, they're coming in here with this Pop Warner offense, this Pop Warner defense, and they're expecting miracles to happen. You know, they ran 88% cover 3, in the game against us. Meaning, the whole game, they're in one defensive scheme. And we could not do nothing in one defensive scheme the whole game, my guy. And you're supposed to be this, revamp, next gen type coach, offensive play caller out here, and they ran 88% cover 3, and we couldn't do nothing, my guy. You got my boy Fletcher Cox, who's a beast, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's been harping on him not playing to his elite level, but like he said, for 9.5 years out of the 10, he's been an elite player. The position that they got this guy in is not getting him the stats that he wants. You know what I'm saying? It's not playing him to his strengths. McLeod said the same things. We need to try to disguise, our defense no matter what play gets called. You know what I'm saying? These guys are coming out blatantly, basically just saying these coaches are garbage. You know what I'm saying? You heard Goddard out there saying, I don't know why we stopped running the ball. We should have been running the ball. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been talking about these coaches on offense and defensive side. When will it stop? They're making our players look a lot worse. Jalen looked way better those 4 games with the B team, you know what I'm saying, than he does with these starters this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous, guys. And I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be saying positive stuff. I'm going to say that we have a punter in Sipos, so don't worry about that spot. That spot is on lock. And I was going to give Jake the nod too, but he kind of almost missed that kick. I don't know how he hit the top of the goalpost in that one. But, yeah, our kicking game's all right.
Yeah. Those are your positives, people. And that's the only
Ain't a whole
positive.
lot.
And no, that ain't a whole lot. So let's talk about this garbage, pathetic, god awful game that we had to sit and watch. And let's give out some grades. And let me say this before we talk about this game. When it comes to the grades, none of you guys in the chat is gonna like what we gotta say. I'm just letting y'all know right now. When we give out
I
our
probably already
grades,
know the grades, to be honest.
yeah, y'all can know the grades we're gonna give out. So
You're a
be
team for
ready.
trash.
Exactly. Let's talk about first. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about this game, man. Before we get to the players, this game sucks. Like this game, out of all the games that we have seen, this is by far the worst. This game was a slap in the face to us. This was a slap in the face to all those fans that went to Las Vegas. Birdman was there. E-Rock was there. It was a slap in the face. It was a slap in the face for this team. So, listen, what's your thoughts on this game? Before we talk about the individuals, what was your thoughts on this game? Let's start with one Trey Rock. What was your thoughts on this game?
I feel like the Raiders just basically out physicaled us the whole game.
Yeah.
Smoking our defensive line. They were smoking on the Eagles pack.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they dominated us. That's all you really can say. They didn't do nothing special. They kept it simple. They ran power football on us and play actioned us to death. We couldn't do nothing to stop it. That right there though. I know y'all hate the coaches, but that right there is a player thing. I mean, because it don't matter what the coaches is calling. You're an NFL football player. You get paid to do this. You've been playing football your whole life. When they line up and just say, oh, they can't stop this and run the football down your throat, no zone runs, just straight power. It was just straight power. Linebackers getting blue back, defensive linemen getting blue back. They pulling, killing the defensive ends. I'm like, bro, it's going to be a long day. When I saw it the first drive, I was like, oh, this is about to be a long day. This is about to be a long day. And Derek Carr wasn't even spectacular in this game. He was regular. It's just he didn't have to do much. We didn't get to him all game. They played on offense, on their defense, played on the other side of the football the whole game. It was like we couldn't stop them. We couldn't stop Ngakoue. We couldn't stop the other DN. It was like, bro, it was bad football. Like it was just bad football all around.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
she
real
game.
quick,
What was the
yeah, you already know. I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback off of some of this stuff because, hey, listen, I gotta agree with you on certain things, Trey Rock. But one of the things about the players, I'm looking at this defensive coaching scheme also because, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't see no kind of creative blitz and nothing. Hey, listen, Derek Carr again, like Cool Cat said, only missed 3 stinking passes the whole game. So this man was over like 90-something% passing on us. I mean, this man, we had 0 sacks. We didn't even sniff Derek Carr's jersey this game. So it was just an overall pathetic defensive performance, in my opinion. In that situation, I expect from my defensive coordinator to make some kind of adjustments or something. But like one Trey Rock said, we just got outwilled this game. They straight up ran the ball at us, threw the ball at us. We couldn't do nothing to stop no parts of nothing. And we ain't even tried. As a defensive coordinator, I expect us to make some kind of adjustments when we getting beat and ran through like that. But again, this is a first-year head coach or first-year defensive coach, first-year head coach. Don't nobody know what's going on. The offensive side of the ball, we look like, again, we looking lethargic out there, like we don't know what's going on. So overall, again, this is just a bad team. A lot of the frustrations now coming out. Like I'm seeing players like that play with Jason Kelsey. This man ended up getting mad and getting flagged because I guess his helmet got ripped off. You could just see the frustration from this Eagles team out there. And ain't none of this good. I don't believe the coaches know what's going on to get us back on track. So a lot of this stuff I'm looking at, of course, is on this coaching staff. It's like we got to a point to where we're now comfortable with losing. This ain't Philly football. I don't like getting comfortable with this disgusting garbage we seeing week in and week out. But it's like this team is okay with that. I'm hearing a lot of the chatter like this team might be trying to tank on the low. Oh, no. I'm done. I ain't trying to hear nothing about no kind of tank business. These is new coaches, new players out here. They need to go out here and show some kind of effort. If we just go out here and get dog walked the rest of the season, that's what it's going to be. But I ain't trying to hear nothing about no tanking. We need to go out there and play with some effort. I'm ready for some Philadelphia football, and we ain't seen that since week 1, it looked like. So, again, I don't know what to say beyond this whole team is looking like a trash bag on the offensive side, the defensive side, coaching side, whatever you want to call it, organization, ownership, roster management. We got problems all over the field, and I'm not trying to get comfortable to this. I need changes ASAP. So, again, this game was a complete just total disaster. Don't let the score fool you like it was really close. Like it was, I know it says 33-22, but we was getting mocked until the fourth quarter. It was like 30-7. So I'm not going to look into this score like it was a close competitive game. We ain't even competing, it looks like, in these games. And that's the most disappointing part. So we got to figure out something, fellas. I don't know, but I've been disgusted watching this nonsense week in and week out, and we need change ASAP.
Definitely disgusting.
Yeah,
definitely
man.
disgusting, bro.
Yeah, we're about to hand out some grades to everybody, including the general manager, because like I said, you created this monster in 2020 when you shouldn't. We're going to get to the general manager at the end before we talk about the Detroit Lions, which I don't even know we're going to win that game. But Birdgang 31, what's your thoughts on this game?
I mean, I just know that these coaches with their schemes are losing the players, man. We're just dropping off one by one star out of nothing. It comes to a point where you got to just realize that you just got to scrap your game plan. Whatever it is, maybe Nick Sirianni's talking to his high school brother, high school coach too much, or his dad that coached from college or whatever. But you are in the pros, my guy, and these plays that you're calling are trash. You had the best drive of the whole year, your first drive. It had every Eagle fan at the edge of their seat. Like, finally, you done did something productive. And what happened? Booby gets hurt, and you go back to the same trash you've been doing the whole year, my guy. It's ridiculous. I can't even really evaluate no players, to be honest. I've been saying this a lot. Like, how do you really evaluate these players? Like one trade was saying, too, is like, yes, they do get paid a lot of money to do their job, but you keep doing the same thing knowing that what you're doing is not working. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time they put them in a defense that does not stop the run, and they're just running down their throat, but you're staying in this defense that does not stop the run, eventually you're gonna get frustrated too. Like Cox said, I'm tired of 600 pounds of meat on me pushing me back all game, and I can't get aggressive because the play call is not for me to be aggressive in. It's like eventually you're going to lose you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to lose it. And I don't blame these players for real. Like, how long can you have these garbage coaches? I see, they got beat by a special team coach, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't even have their coach we just put against. That was a special teams coach, you know what I'm saying, with the same coaching staff that were losing games earlier in the season. So it's like, what, Like, what are you doing, Nick and JG, man? Like, this game it's really embarrassing. We are worse right now than we were last year. Last year we were 2-4-1, and we're 2-5 this year, and arguably have better talent. So I'm confused here. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, either something's got to happen. We lose to Detroit.
Yes,
and them pink slips better start coming out. Only so much time to, let that, new this, new that. You know how many new coaches are in the year? I mean, in the season every year, and their teams don't look this trash. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of new coaches playing this year, and their teams don't look this trash.
Hey, you know what, real quick? I just wanted to call out something because I saw some report earlier. Listen, we had the efforts to possibly have, what was it? What's that coach from the Chargers? I think it's like Brandon Staley or something like that.
Yeah.
The coach from the Chargers. The coach, Brian Dabble, I think from the Bills or something like that. Listen, all these coaches had an opportunity to come interview for us, and they all turned it down. They said, forget that. Your organization, Howie Roseman, Howie stinking Roseman, hey, listen, he's shying a lot of these good these coaches up out of here. And we took a risk trying to get this no-name coach that ain't never coached before. But hey, listen, this is a product of what we getting. And then to let Nick Sirianni, who he's a coach that's never coached before, hire a defensive coordinator that's never coached before. What do you think we're going to get in Philly? So, hey, this is the product of what it's getting. I believe that this coach at the start of the season would have some kind of juice to get us on track. But again, we got lied to as a Philadelphia Eagle Nation, and this is what we get now.
Yep.
You know what the worst part is, though? We had 10 games to prepare for this. 10 days to prepare for this game.
Yeah.
And we put one of the worst products out there that we did all year. And we had 10 days to prepare for this jump. I'm like, oh, my Lord, bro. It got so bad, I couldn't even be mad. I just started laughing at some of this stuff. I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, our linebackers really look like high school linebackers right now. They look like they're playing against grown men and their kids. I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah, our linebackers are straight trash. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Our linebackers,
I can't give them no love, man. But then again, like, it goes back to this whole thing, like, really, can we really say they're all that trash? Are they really getting put in the best position to be good linebackers? You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Because you got to use their strengths, right? Yes, coverage is their strength, but what about the run game? If you know that these guys aren't big physical linebackers, you should blitz them. That's the only way you're going to get that physicality out of them, is by blitzing them. You know what I'm saying? You might be giving up some, but hey, we're at a point now where who cares? You know? Who cares? We are 2-5. Okay? Try some new things out. You get more respect for trying to be aggressive than you will from playing this passive defense you're playing and, you know, looking sad the way we do.
Yeah. Everybody just sitting back. This is horrible.
It's
terrible.
terrible.
Ain't no leaders on this team. Ain't no leaders on this team at all.
No.
None. And that's the thing, too. It's like, honestly, once Malcolm Jenkins left this team, I'm going to tell you right now, that was like one of our leaders in the locker room. We don't have nothing close to none of that. When we lose it now, everybody's just looking around in the locker room. There is no true leader that we have. Again, it's like, you know, we got this young developing coaching staff, young players. Nobody right now is that leader that we need in this locker room to bring us back in. So that's a problem, gang. Again, I put that on Howie also. He even when they got rid of Malcolm Jenkins, ain't want to pay this man. He wanted to go his way with all this stuff. So again, I'm looking at a lot of this stuff. This is a top-down issue, but this product that we seeing on the field, like my fellas are saying, a lot of this stuff is coaching efforts. We ain't putting these players in the best position to succeed. And how do we even evaluate talent when we can't even put them in position to succeed? So,
and we have no identity. So
no identity.
At least you know if I go, I'm a running team and I run a 3-4. It's like now you can base the players off being in a running scheme, running a 3-4. What scheme do we run on defense? What's our identity on offense? Like what? What do we do? If anybody can even tell me what do we do good? I'll wait.
Nothing.
I got something for you. We lose good.
Yeah.
We put forth effort.
Our identity is a bunch of losers. Great.
They make it look good at the end, like we about to come back and do something.
And that's like the worst part of it too. You know, because then you hear all these other fans talk about, hey, you guys fought hard to the end. You know, you guys went to this, and I'm just sitting there like, did you watch the game? Because if you watched the game, you know, that was garbage time. You know, touchdowns and stats and all this stuff. So it wasn't that good.
We're good. It looks like we're becoming, a good fourth quarter team. Maybe I don't know when we're playing from behind. It looks like we always. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Again, that's probably a lie too. But at the same time, listen, like we at least are always playing from behind and want to try to do something in the fourth quarter. Let's bring that same energy from start to finish. Why are we playing fourth quarter ball? I don't know, fellas. I'm not seeing
because the other team has to give up for us to do that.
I guess so.
When we were scoring those touchdowns, they're still giving each other high fives on the sideline.
Yeah, they sitting back and prevent the whole game.
Like we just scored. Who cares? We good, guy. You go.
They like we don't even got to work this hard. We know y'all got to throw the football.
Terrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah, and
Exactly,
again,
man.
I see a lot of the Cowboy fans up in here streaming up in here. Hey, salute the Dallas Cowboys for life. I see you, bro. Hey, listen, I know he's up in here trolling, talking about, we got a problem from the top down. I ain't even gonna lie, we borderline looking like the Cowboys last year, struggling, and with them going through their new coaching changes and things like that. So again, Notion just ain't got no patience. Y'all call it is. I ain't gonna be sitting here patiently watching this garbage that we continue to put out week after week. Again, I would be okay if we were losing games, and they were at least close and competitive. But nah, this coaching staff looks like a joke. I know y'all saw that play when I think it was what was it? It was 4th and 3. Our coach decides, okay, now we're gonna go ahead and decline the penalty and give him we accepted the penalty, I believe, and put him back in a 3rd down and like 20-something yards or whatever it was, and they completed that.
And they converted,
I was done after that.
And the offside kick,
The onside kick at the half. Like, what are we doing? We look like a desperate, sorry team out here.
They just covered it up well. That was actually good. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought we was gonna get it back.
Nah, bruh. First of all, our defense has been sorry all game. Why do we even think we ain't been executing nothing all game? So we thought we was going to just come out there and execute an onside kick? Oh, no, I wasn't buying that.
2 times.
You can't stop them anyway, though.
I like the idea.
Driving on us.
You can't stop them anyway. It's like, damn, they going up and down the field on us. Why not try to get another possession? But, I mean, it is what it is. We just are, like you said, we just a horrible team right now. Stuff like that don't go right for us. I saw Detroit do that yesterday to LA. They recovered it, though. Same play. I'm like, we just a bad team this year.
Terrible this year.
Right now, we fighting not to be in 4th place. That's the only thing we're really doing right now.
Join the Washington football team, Ron. Come on. That's embarrassing. A team with no name and Top Pizzle. Let me go! Are you absolutely kidding me? That's embarrassing. And to let the Cowboys be 5-1, they can get the number 2 seed. Are you absolutely? I'm so. I'm trying to say something nice, but I can't with this. But let's give out some grades. Let's start with Jalen Hurts. And listen, Jalen Hurts did not play good. I'm giving him close to a C. I'm giving him a C minus. I want to go low, but he after that first drive, he didn't play good. He didn't. And what really pissed me off about this is people want to draft another quarterback. People want Gardner Minshew now that Joe Flacco's gone. People want Deshaun Watson. People want Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. Like any of them is going to fix your problems. Like any of the quarterbacks is going to fix your problems. You think think about this. Deshaun Watson is not listing his no trade clause for no rebuilding Philadelphia Eagles. He wants to go to the land of DJ Khaled and Rick Ross, Miami. That's a winner right over there. We ain't it at this moment. You really think Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson wants to come here? They want to go to contenders, and they cost money. You put Gardner Minshew in, or whoever this quarterback is, you're going to start a quarterback controversy. We want Minshew. Watch when people go to the link. And when it comes to drafting a quarterback, I swear, listen, this is what I want. And I hope it happens so I can laugh at all the haters and doubters and critics' face. I want this to happen. I want y'all to draft a quarterback so that way y'all can boo him, so that way you can make fun of him, so you can trash him the same way you're doing with Jalen Hurts and the same way you did with Carson Wentz. Please. Draft a quarterback so y'all can be bad, so y'all can rebuild again, so y'all can have the Dallas Cowboys be the number 1 seed and run this division. Because this is what all you people need to understand. The Washington football team, they need a quarterback. Danny, sit your 5 ass down before we make some change. They might need a quarterback. Exactly. And then if we draft the quarterback, that's 6 wins for the Dallas Cowboys. They will be the New England Patriots, Tom Brady, every single year. And it will be their division if they draft the if you draft the quarterback. You want that to happen? Draft the quarterback, boom out the building, do what you're doing with Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts, and see what happens. And we will be here. I will be here laughing at all the people who said it. Please do it. Please do it. I want to laugh at somebody. I want to laugh at somebody, Rock. Please. I want to laugh at somebody that says draft the quarterback, it happened, and you boo him and you treat him bad like you're doing Jalen Hurts. Please, please draft the quarterback. I dare you. I dare you.
Jalen go to a different team and be balling out.
Exactly. Please, please, I beg you. I beg you. Get this Mac guy, let him get booed out the building, let him be trash with the same coaching staff and the same general manager. Please, you will do the exact same thing that you did with Carson Wentz. Please, please, I beg you to. Please, do it. See what happens. Please.
I agree, man. I agree.
Rob, give a grade to Jalen Hurts. What's your thoughts on him? That's all I got to say about the Jalen Hurts situation. Draft a quarterback if you want to. Please, I beg you. See what happens. You thought Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz had it bad. One Trey Rock, give me a grade for Jalen Hurts. And what's your thoughts on him this game?
I mean, I'm gonna have to give Jalen Hurts like a sturdy C.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I mean, y'all might not have noticed it, but I feel like Hurts is improving. Like in his, I mean, quarterback wise, he's improving with his pre-snap. He's improving with the footwork. I seen him on numerous occasions yesterday go through his progressions. I'm like, I mean, he's getting better every week. So, like you said, drafting a quarterback won't help us. It's not gonna help us. Because now you draft a quarterback, you got to build him up too. You might as well just rock with who you got right now. Let him take his lumps. Let him take his lumps. And then the bad thing about this organization is, who in the hell you bring in a rookie head coach, rookie defensive coordinator, rookie quarterback coach, all that, everybody rookies. Usually when you bring in a rookie coach, you surround him with veterans that already been through this situation. That already been through the NFL round and round and round. And I mean, he could come and lean on them if anything. We don't have none of those voices in there right now, except like Stoutland. He's an offensive line coach. You know, when the Rams first got their rookie head coach, what's his name? What's their coach name?
McVay?
Yeah, McVay. They had Wade Phillips there to help him out. It's like you got to put a veteran presence in the building. I mean, that goes back to Howie Roseman. He's not a football guy. He never really had football people around him, except like Louis Riddick, and they ran him out the building. Louis Riddick was the best thing that happened to him, and they ran him out the building. So it's like, what more you expect from Howie? It's like, dude, he doesn't, at this point, they don't care about the football part of it right now. All they care about is this. We're going to come spend that money. They know the Eagles fans going to come spend that money.
Absolutely.
It's like they not even putting forth an effort right now. They won the Super Bowl, and then they resting on their laurels right now. It don't make sense, bro. So I'm going to give Jalen Hurts a C. I mean, possibly like a C+, because I felt like he's starting to progress a little bit more. Jalen Hurts got to learn to just throw the football. It's like he's thinking too much. If you just rear back, you just let that go and not think about turnovers or the consequences. Just play football. You've been doing this your whole life. Just play football, man. I'll give him a C though.
Yeah, man.
Y'all being generous. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna air it out real quick. Listen. Right now, honestly, I mean, I could see maybe, y'all giving them some high C's and stuff like that, solid C's. I'm looking, honestly, I ain't going to be shocked. Borderline C-, maybe high D+ is what he's getting from me. I mean, right now, listen, this man's, his attempts, I guess, he threw 30 this stuff, again, it's out of Jalen Hurts' control with this garbage scheme that we're seeing. But I'm starting to see a lot of the same things that, hey, listen, these timing issues with these wide receivers, I don't know what's going on with that. Really, any throws to the middle of the field, you can count those out because it don't look like he's really, I ain't seen a development in that area. But overall, Jalen Hurts is the only offensive, looks like, production that we're getting on this team. So I do got to recognize that. But, oh, yeah, Jalen's going to own this. Throwing again for, I believe it's the second week in a row. I believe it was like just barely over 50%. That's trash bag gang. Ain't nobody can win in the league, throwing over 50% a game or throwing 50% a game. I mean, yeah, he got 2 touchdowns in. But again, I'm not happy with this performance I'm seeing from Jalen. But at the same time, I know that this coach is not doing nothing to help this man out. It's like they forcing this man to run this garbage RPO scheme. Again, like my fellas was saying, I don't care what quarterback we get up in here. I don't care if it's Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers. We can bring, Tom Brady up in here. Running this garbage RPO scheme ain't going to set no kind of quarterback up for success here. But because Jalen Hurts is also in this Eagles trash bag, hey, listen, he's going to go ahead and get that. He's going to own either that D+ or that low C- from me today. So I'm tired of watching it, gang. And again, I understand a lot of this pressure is being put on Jalen. So, Jalen, I'm going to need you to go ahead and just, listen, again, like I said in my last stream, when you get the plays that are coming in through the headset, I would go ahead and look over to the sideline, tell Nick Sirianni, nah, bro, that play is trash. I ain't running that because they trying to run Jalen up out of here. And evidently, Jalen, again, I'm not seeing the things I need to see from him being a franchise quarterback. But at the same time, there is no other quarterback that you could bring up in here right now with this scheme that we're running and truly evaluate that. So in order for me to give Jalen Hurts a true evaluation, I need a coach with some sense up in here that can scheme around Jalen and not just force him to run these garbage RPOs. But as far as yesterday's performance, I was not impressed. Again, I'm giving a C-, borderline D+ with that performance from Jalen. So again, I'm sorry to be the negative Nancy up in here today, but Notion has had enough of watching this garbage week in and week out. So that's what it is. Hey, we took an L. Pretty much it was almost in blowout fashion. We didn't really get busy until the fourth quarter. So again, I'm giving Jalen Hurts low C-, maybe high D+ this game.
Exactly. I understand, Coach. We're all pissed off. We're all pissed off. Oh, and Dallas Cowboy for life wants to know what's that.
So yeah, man, this is one of my favorite stores out here in Texas. It's called Buc-ee's. So y'all, if y'all ever out here in Texas, y'all swing through it. It's a great store, man. But yeah, we rocking the Beavers today, my guy. Cause y'all already know my Eagles supporting this garbage. I don't know what team I'm watching right now, so y'all already know the vibes.
Exactly. And to all the people that said we don't like this, we don't like that, as you can see, I still rock this 24. I shouldn't, but I'm rocking it. Till the day I die. I will die with Eagles green on until I die. I know people here in Philly is going to be like, put on Sixers gear. Nope. Put on Flyers gear. Nope.
Right.
Put on Philly gear. Nope. Sorry. Win a championship. Then I'll wear your gear. Win a championship. Birdgang 31, give us a grade for Jalen Hurts. I know it's probably a C or C- or a D, but just say it.
Yeah, man. But I'm going to do something positive for this one. I want everybody to take a look around the league at a lot of these quarterbacks, man. There's not too many of them are doing that great. You know what I'm saying? Do I hear anybody in Kansas City say bench Mahomes? He has 16 turnovers as of last week. And not a word, not a peep, not a headline is going out talking about get rid of Mahomes, bench this guy. So back up off Jalen a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get back into it, though. C-, D+ is just like Notion said, Only do I'm going to go more C- just for the simple fact that he's the only guy really scoring touchdowns consistently for us. Every game he's giving us 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty good, And I blame the coaching staff for his lack of development. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy looked a lot better last year in the offense we were running. way better. You know, he's
I
in
wonder
this
why.
system. He's in this system. He's looking trash. You know, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Just like all the rest of the players get it. You know, you only can evaluate them so much with this garbage that's being called. You
I
know,
wonder
like these.
why. I wonder why. I
Yeah,
wonder why Jalen Hurts succeeded last year. I
right.
wonder
And now
why.
he's sitting there, not even working, just smiling and laughing, like, "Haha, you guys thought I was bad." You know, like, come on. We hated Dougie P for not running the ball, and now we got a guy that runs the ball even less. You know what I'm saying? And at least Dougie P pass plays were working. Like, you know, we weren't just running a simple 5-play offensive playbook. So Jalen Hurts gets a C- for being the only guy putting out things on that field that looks decent. And yes, he does need to improve in some areas though. You know what I'm saying? His accuracy is really that's probably my biggest gripe on him right now. Is I want to see some more accurate balls out there. You know, like I feel like he was way more accurate than he came into last year than this year. And last year he should have been worse last year than this year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you first started. Was the last 4 games of last year? How you more accurate then than you kind of are now? But other than that, man, yeah, Jalen,
Hey,
just keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully, these guys will get it together and give you some good play calling. But like Notion says, it's time for Jalen to go rogue. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what play was that? I can't hear you. I can't. What?
straight
What
up,
was that?
bro.
Listen, guys, this is what play we're gonna do. Z76. You know what I'm saying? Like, just call your own stuff.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Call your own plays. I remember we did that in high school one year. Our coach sucked, and we were just like, you know what? Quarterbacks are like, what plays you want to run? This is what we're gonna run, and we did it, and we won games. So try it out. Might work.
I mean, he on the track to getting benched anyway. What's it gonna hurt? So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, at this point, again, I would just Jalen should be taking a little more leadership in that role. But again, I get it. You know, he's under the
He's trying to
problem.
be a good boy. I feel like he's trying to be that good boy. Just listen to the coach,
Yeah.
whatever the coach says. He just want to keep his job. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And he goes, I can't go down with the Flames if I did what the coaches tell me to do. But Jalen, you can.
So,
Man,
I mean, you might as well. It's how I see it. And it's like we have nobody out here to develop Jalen Hurts. Like all of our people are rookies. They don't even know. They trying to develop themselves. But yeah, we got a quarterback that's relying on these coaches, and they ain't put him in the situation. So
At all.
yeah, it's pathetic, gang.
All right, Rock.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go to another topic. I'm sorry. We traded Joe Flacco for a 6th-round pick. I just looked at it. We traded him to the Jets. So it's now Jalen Hurts and Gardner Minshew. I hate his team.
We got another quarterback too. I don't know what his name is, but I believe in these straight buns though, so it don't even matter. He should be sitting on the bench. He should be sitting on the bench. What's his name? Somebody let me know in the chat if y'all see. I think it's somebody from Miami.
How did we even get a Miami quarterback out of the deal?
I don't even know why we focusing on quarterbacks. Like that's our problem right now. The problem ain't quarterback. Have y'all seen our defense? Have y'all seen our linebackers? If we need to be trading for some picks and some players here, we need to be focusing on that side of the ball.
And don't the Jets got a good linebacker too? I'll be like, give me your linebacker. You got Flacco. I don't even want your pick. We got enough picks for next year. Give me your linebacker for Flacco. He can come over here and play some ball for us.
You know, it's crazy. We had a chance to get Ngakoue last year. He the one that was killing us all game.
Him and Crosby both. They made Mailata and Lane Johnson look like some first-year backups.
All right, real quick, I found out who we picked up. So it looks like the Eagles, we claimed former quarterback, Miami quarterback, Reed Sinnett. Who the heck is that?
Who?
Yeah, I have no idea. Evidently, we claimed this man off of waivers today, and we waived, it looks like, our safety, Rick Lovato, we waived Rick Lovato, and we signed or we claimed quarterback Reed Sinnett. I don't even know who that is. So again, I don't know what this team is doing. I have no idea why we focusing on quarterbacks right now when that ain't even an issue. So yeah, roster management is a problem up in Philly, and I don't know what we are doing to improve this roster. I expect to see what's his name, Howard get moved up this week. I'm gonna tell y'all that. So I don't know what we're doing on roster management either.
How
He'll
Yeah.
get moved up, but he ain't gonna get the goddamn football. They gonna move him up, but he definitely ain't touching that football.
Like Flacco wasn't the move that I'm looking for. Trading Flacco, who cares about that? I want a real move, Howie. Like what happened? At least you not tell us. Next thing you know, we got this player and that player. We're like, oh, cool, that's what's up. You ain't doing that this year.
They're
I ain't
already
heard nobody
starting the
that I care
quarterback.
about join our team this whole time we started. So you need to pick up the pace, my guy. You only just the last week, Friday or Sunday is like the last day we gonna trade for somebody. So
Yeah, but I want y'all to listen to this quote from Nick Sirianni press conference. Because since Joe Flacco's gone, they already started the Gardner Minshew's hand. Nick Sirianni questioned about a possible change as starting quarterback. I got tons of faith, and I obviously really like Gardner, and I think he's a good backup. But I got a ton of faith in Jalen, and he will be our starting quarterback. They're already starting. I hope y'all happy in the chat. It's already started. Congratulations. Y'all won. I hope you're happy. They're already talking about benching Jalen Hurts and putting in Gardner Minshew. I hope you guys are happy. I hope y'all happy. Y'all wanted this. Now, I dare you. I dare everyone in the chat. I dare this organization to draft that Matt kid, to draft whoever. Draft them, and you're going to do the exact same thing that you're doing with Jalen Hurts, or you did with Carson Wentz. You're going to tell the organization to bench him, put another quarterback in, and the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the division again. Congratulations, Eagles Nation. Let's give our fan base a standing ovation. Congratulations, y'all. You did this. Congratulations.
They don't give nobody time to grow in Philly, bro.
Absolutely. Yo, we one of the most impatient fan bases, I swear. And look, I can't, again, this coach is that every quarterback we get up in here, we find a way to get them up out. We don't get nobody no kind of time to develop nothing. But again, we ain't seeing it. We ain't seeing no development from this coaching staff to give us any confidence. So darn straight we impatient, and we gonna let it be known.
Sirianni gonna be a one and done, bro.
Yeah.
If he don't turn this season around, at least somewhat, he's gonna be a one and done. He might get fired mid-season.
And we lose to the Lions.
That's just gonna be to save Howie though.
For real. That's
all that's gonna be. Howie trying to save his butt.
The Lions beat us.
Oh, absolutely, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, if the Lions beat us, that's a fireable offense. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Nick Sirianni don't even need to come to the podium for no press conference. None of that. It needs to be an exit party after that. So yeah, I agree. That's a fireable offense automatically. But knowing this staff, even if we do lose, they're gonna find a way to kind of try to sweep that to say, oh, well, we need to get better. We need to look at the film. Nah. The only film you need to be looking at is that exit up out of your film.
Hey, like they tell the rookie players, man, after the third or fourth game, you're not a rookie no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not a rookie. You done played your NFL. You had a whole training camp. You done played. You're not a rookie no more. We are at week 8, my guy. Week 8, who last year would have been halfway through the season, but we got an extra game this year. So you already went through a whole half of a season, my guy, and your offense still is trash. Like when is this offense that you keep talking about supposed to just show up? Because I'm thinking that you really didn't have no magic playbook.
Exactly.
I was just gonna say we knew this coming into the season, though, fellas. Our season was gonna be defined by this coaching staff, and we knew coming about mid-season, about this time, we'll know what kind of a coach we have in Nick Sirianni. And from my evaluation, oh no, this ain't it. We need to go and move on. I've seen enough with us forcing this scheme on players. Again, I feel like I've gotten lied to because, hey, this coach came in here talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna put players in position to succeed. No, we ain't. We are putting these players in the position that you want them to be in, even though they ain't even being successful. So yeah, we got lied to. I'm not buying none of this, gang. I want Nick Sirianni gone.
Catfished.
Exactly.
Nick Sirianni, please stand up.
Exactly. And here's another quote before we talk about the rest of the offense. Nick Sirianni was talking about Jonathan Gannon. He said, "I have the utmost faith in Jonathan Gannon. I have the utmost faith
Do
in
you?
our defense."
And that's a problem right there. You
He
can't
don't
have
even believe
utmost
that though.
faith in a guy that
I don't
have
think
a
he
garbage
believes it. That's just
defense,
something
man.
he gotta say that. Like
You need to fire this guy. Hey, I messed up, guys. I picked the wrong DC. Fire him. Go get a veteran and have the veteran come in. Who cares if it's mid-season? It really doesn't really matter right now.
and then they brought Brian Johnson and he not developing hurts either. So it's like it's crazy,
He's from
bro.
college too.
It's
You
like,
need
ew.
NFL people, my guy. Like these college guys, these first-year guys are just not good. And then a big thing about Sirianni is now it's really making me really look at it and think, maybe it was never him. He was just the offensive coordinator for Frank Reich. And he was the offensive coordinator in that offense. But Frank Reich was just calling the plays. So maybe it was never the
Basically, he
genius of
didn't
Nick
have a job.
Sirianni.
Frank
Our
Wright
receiver,
was
he's supposed to be this receiver guru, and our receivers aren't doing anything special.
right.
I don't believe
Pathetic,
it.
man.
It's like, yeah,
Pathetic.
Because they
exactly.
made this guy up or something. Like, yeah, you did
If
that.
he lose, if he this man lose to the Detroit Lions, who we're going to talk about before we leave, game, because I know we already passed an hour. So once we talk about, if you lose to the Detroit Lions, don't come back. Seriously, I said a million times. You know what? Okay, we're going to talk about the whole offensive line, the whole offense, just to get it over with. The wide receivers, the offensive line, the running backs. Well, we got no running backs because Miles Sanders is week to week now. The tight end. We're going to talk about the whole thing just to get this out the way so we can talk about our. Sorry, James, coach, I don't like you. All right, what grade would you give? I give the offensive line a D to a C minus only because, to be honest with you, you only put up 7 points before the garbage time. You only put 7 points on the board. That is a slap in the face. That is a slap. When you got your defense struggling, it is on you. It's on Jalen Hurts. It's on Devontae Smith, who is good at the wide receiver position. I swear, I love Devontae Smith. I wish he was in a good position to succeed, Nick. When you got Quez Watkins, did we barely use Quez Watkins this game? Weird.
They went to the third quarter.
Exactly. When you got all these pieces, when you got Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz, I love you. I mean, look what he's doing. When you got Dallas Goedert, when you got all these pieces, it's like you're supposed to score more than 7 points to compete. Again, Broad Street football, compete, fight. Rocky does, fight, win. Win. I don't see no winning in this offense. So I'm giving them a D to a C minus because I don't even know what the heck I'm seeing. I'll get to my goddamn coach in a bit. I got a grade for you, you son of a rock. Before I start cursing and we end the show, please give me a grade for this whole offensive line. We talk about it.
The offensive line as a whole.
The whole thing, the whole offense. My bad, the whole offense.
Oh, the whole.
I want to grade the line separately.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Add the whole offensive line, add the whole wide receivers, because we're already an hour and 9 minutes, so just the whole offense.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give them the first 3 quarters. I'm gonna give them a D minus.
Okay.
All right, now that fourth quarter when they get heated up, ooh, that's an A+, boy. When they got that prevent defense out there and we just cooked them down the field like that, yo, we look like one of the best teams in the NFL.
You can beat a prevent.
When they sitting back just watching you throw everything in front of them, A+. So I know overall I'm gonna get his. I gotta get this offensive D. I gotta give him a D, man. It's like we came out like we wanted to do something, and then once they punched us in our mouth a little bit, we didn't respond. So it's like, I mean, I don't feel like it could get worse than this. Like, I don't feel like it's yo 3 and out after 3 and out after 3 and out, bro. It just looks like horrible sloppy football. It's like I've never seen I've seen bad offenses, but even bad offenses run the football. They have game plans to try to win the game. It don't look like we trying to win football games right now. It's like it looked like we just happy with just people just happy being on the field right now. Like you know how
this man's happy. This man's happy.
Ah, look at that.
This man's happy. I wonder why.
But yeah, it just feel like
I might be
just happy to be there at this point. Lane Johnson and Malata getting beat like an African drum all game. It's just horrible, bro. So
yeah,
I get the defensive D. I mean, the offensive D overall.
We'll get to the defense. We'll get to the defense next before we talk about both coaches. Because man, and trust me, if we would, Wentz would be back. But man, listen, no, you don't want to come back to this. I know you don't want to come back to this.
I miss WP, man.
Absolutely not.
I miss WP.
Come on now. If Nick Sirianni wasn't here, I would agree with you. But no, please no. Oh, Dallas Cowboy for life with a $5 super chat. Maybe you can ask for wins back. You're losing to Detroit. LOL.
Hey,
Notion, as you read this and rebuttal it, give me a grade for this whole offense and talk about it.
Already know it. Hey, real quick, man. Salute to my guy, Sid. Dallas Cowboys for life. Y'all go check my man out. I'm sure he over there on happy time right now in Dallas. Salute to my guy. But hey, listen, we ain't asking for no wins back. Again, it don't matter what quarterback is up in here right now. This is an organization issue. That's clearly apparent by looking at. Listen, we just traded Zach Ertz to the Cardinals. This man goes off to the Cardinals and he's balling now. Like he's out here having, he's feeling resurged now. So again, a lot of this stuff is just internal. It don't matter what you bring in-house right now. We gonna have problems. But you're talking about we about to lose to Detroit. All I can say is I hope not. Because if we do, oh yeah. Just like one Trey Rock said, it can't get no worse. Oh yes, it can. So I hope it sure don't. We don't have to take it there.
Hold on. Before I send it to Birdgang 31, think about this, Rock. The 0-7 Detroit Lions. If they get a win on us, I'm serious. If I was in the Nova Care Complex, the second you come back from Detroit, I'm handing out pink slips.
Detroit got no pushovers, though. They 0-17, but they scrappy, though. They scrappy as hell. I didn't see them take LA down to the wire, Green Bay, Cincinnati, all those teams down to the wire. It's like it's not going to be no walk in the park, and we play them in Detroit, and they got a good run game. Oh my god,
I'm nervous, fellas. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm straight nervous. Yeah. And real quick, just to throw my grade out there. No, I'm just gonna throw my grade out there real quick for this offense as a whole. I'm giving them a straight D- again. I'm unimpressed by anything I'm seeing. Hey, it is what it is. Again, we looking like we stalling out at times. It was good to see the very beginning of this. And, at the very beginning of the game, I actually had a little bit of hope that we was going to keep up and we was going to do the right things. Then, Nick Sirianni threw out that creative playbook, pulled out his play sheet from the last 2 weeks, and that's the product of what we saw. So, again, I'm giving this whole offense as a whole straight up D-. I'm unimpressed. Yeah, we're going to talk about the defense, which I believe they were worse. So y'all already know.
We're talking about them. We're going to talk about the defense next before we talk about, and then after that, we're going to talk about the coaching and Howie Roseman, because we're going to add him to this. He deserves a grade too for starting all this crap. And then we're not even going to talk about the Detroit Lion game because we can say what we want this team to do, but they're not going to do it. So we're just going to make our prediction and just let Notion send us home as soon as we talk about everybody else. So I know there's no point in talking about what we got to do against the Lions. I mean, is they're going to do it?
We need a running back. Oh, we don't have no running back no more. Damn.
Exactly.
Salute.
Salute to Cool Eagle with the
Yes, sir.
$5.499 super chat. Salute to you. Birdgang 31, what do you want to what grade would you give this offense? Please don't give him no A. Please
Hey,
don't do it. Don't
I
do
would
it.
do like the reverse of what Rock did. The first drive of the game, A plus, my guy. Woo!
Okay. Okay.
The whole
The
rest
first
of the
drive.
game, F plus. Okay, I give you a plus because you scored some touchdowns. That was F. That was garbage. That was not football. That was definitely not NFL football. So you get an F plus. I don't know if they give those out. F plus. No, I can't even say D. So F plus is where I'm leaving that at because I don't want to ever see it again. Like 0. I don't want to never see that kind of performance ever again on a football field from an NFL team, let alone the Eagles.
Exactly. For the first drive, we give it the first drive an A. Everything else is a big fat F to a D to a C minus. That's what we're doing. Defensively, like, do we really got to talk about this? But we will, because what the hell? I'm giving this defense a big fat F. Sorry, you're getting an F. A big fat F. What the heck? Derek Carr only had 3 completions. Derek Carr only had 3 incompletions. Are you absolutely? Josh Jacobs had a day. Henry Ruggs had a day. Derek Carr. Did Derek Carr get sacked? Did Derek Carr get sacked?
He didn't even almost get sacked.
Exactly.
close to Derek Carr.
Sorry, I'm giving this defense a big fat F. You gotta be better. Where was Devon Hargrave? Well, where was Fletcher Cox? Avante Maddox with that one interception. Where was all that? When your offense is struggling, how about you intercept somebody? You get a big fat F. Sorry, no, no, sorry, a big fat F because you. One trade rock. Give me a grade for this defense. If you want to talk about them, go ahead. But I'm giving them an F. I got nothing to say for the defense.
For
Nothing.
that performance right there, I agree with you. I agree with you. I give him an F. We did nothing good yesterday on defense. Nothing good. We got a tip pass interception. I mean, okay. We didn't respond on that. Maybe that could have been a game changer. I don't know, bro. Listen, I don't know what momentum is to this team right now. So it's like I get a defensive F. Tackled horrible. Bro, I saw a play when I think it was with Jacobs or Drake. Bro, 6 people hit this dude. He bounced off all 6 of them. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. But yeah, I gotta give him an F, bro. We got scorched by a backup tight end. They was throwing jump balls on us all game. It just looked horrible out there, bro. So I give them a flat out F.
No shit, Birdgang. If you want to give them an F, so we can just move on.
Yeah. Y'all already know. I think y'all being generous still. Y'all still being generous, giving Fs. No, I'm giving this defense getting an F minus. They getting an F minus, and this ain't even like it's a close F. Like we talking like borderline 30% low F. So yeah, this team's getting an F minus from me on defense because that was absolutely pathetic. Watching that game, I thought we was going up against I thought Peyton Manning in his prime, Roger Staubach, Joe Montana. I thought all of that, you know what I'm saying, fell into Derek Carr's body that game. This man completed 90% of his passes. That means we didn't stop nothing. This run game has been imposing their will on us week after week, and our defensive coordinator continues to not make adjustments. Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about him next.
Our linebackers are absolute hot boo-boo. Gang, I'm going to tell y'all right now, this not tackling business, we got, and I understand Alex Singleton, he's probably like our leading tackler, but he's like a chase tackler. So what I mean by that is after the player's already made the catch for like 10 yards or whatever the case, then he's chasing them to go ahead and tackle them. So yeah, he's good at chasing people and making tackles, But when we got running backs running dead at our linebackers, running straight through them boys, they can't take it. So, yeah, our linebackers are soft. Our cornerbacks, I'm trying to figure out why we even paying them this kind of money, because all we doing is sitting there playing off coverage with Darius Slay, off coverage with Steven Nelson. Nah, we shouldn't be playing no soft zone coverage especially against no Derek Carr. No, we got a goose egg for sacks. We did not sniff Derek Carr's jersey all game. So that is an embarrassment. This team on defense is getting an absolute F- from me. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not happy. That's probably the worst part of this team, in my opinion, right now, as I think it's probably our defense. Our offense, at least I'm seeing some kind of a fight from Jalen, but there ain't nobody on defense that's even trying to help us out. So, yeah, F-, straight up defensive crew. Y'all earned that one.
Yeah. Birdgang 31.
I give him a T.
What's the T for?
Trash.
That was good, though. That was good.
If you want to be more school appropriate, I give him a U for unsatisfactory.
Hey, let's talk about this coaching staff and this general manager, man. Fire them. I want them out. This is getting ridiculous. Because you lied to me, Nick. You said it was about the team first. To be honest with you, Rock, when he said that, that's the reason why I was so confident in this team, because he said that. Because I wanted to believe in what he said. But I was lied to. He lied to me. He lied to us. He said it was about the players first and the scheme second. You should know by hanging out with Frank Wright what the scheme was. Apparently, the scheme in Indianapolis is working with Carson Wentz. Huh. It's like this garbage high school offense is not going to work against the Chiefs. Against the you're gonna. I want to rant so bad on Nick Sirianni, but it's like this. I don't want you as my head coach no more. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I get what One Trey Rock is going to say about Nick Sirianni. Give him time. Give him some patience. He's the first year head coach. Screw that. We are 2-5, man. We are in a 3-way tie with the dang no names and the New York stinking Giants. And I got street rats. I got freaking street rats that live in the neighborhood of Notion Gang. They with them boys. 5-1 with them boys. You should not have the same record as the Washington football team and the New York Giants. You should be with the Arizona Cardinals. You should be with the Green Bay Packers. You should be with the Dallas Cowboys. You should be with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you're not. And you expect me to have patience. Patience. Boo. Cat. No. And as for Jonathan Gannon, I swear to God, this has been the worst defense performance I have ever seen in my life. I swear, if I was there at the NovaCare complex, and thank God I'm not, because I would be arrested. With the first thing I would do, I would have been arrested. But the second thing I would do, I would hand out pink slips before I am arrested. Because, boy, if I was there right now, I would go after every single player, coaching staff, organization. You would have to arrest me for what I would do to this organization. And Howie Roseman, you ungrateful, idiotic, stupid. You better be lucky this is PG. You better be lucky this is PG. And you also better be lucky I'm fixing the echo right now. Because, boy, I would go off on you right now, Howie Roseman. Because you started this. You started this. All you had to do, Howie, was build around your $128 million quarterback. That's all you had to do. Build around him so he don't have to be working with practice squad players. But instead of getting CD Lamb, instead of getting linebackers, You get dang Jalen Rager, that complaining, stupid crybaby, and then as much
Yeah.
as I love Jalen Hurts, I do, but to drag him instead of getting a linebacker that would fix the defense, apparently getting a linebacker who's working with the Cowboys, Mika Parsons. This is on Howard Roseman because you started this mess. Why in God's name? I'm standing up right now. I gotta stand up for this. I gotta stand up for this. Because I had enough. I had enough. The head was sitting down. Why get rid of Doug Peterson and Deuce? Why you get rid of Doug Peterson and Deuce? Why? A Super Bowl winning head coach that beat Tom Brady. You get rid of the guy that took us to three straight playoff appearances and a Super Bowl win. You get rid of that guy because of one bad season? Does Mike Tomlin get one bad season? Does the Saints team get Sean Payton one bad season? Does Sean McVay? Does Kyle Shanahan? Does any of them get one bad season and get rid of? No. But you want to do it with Doug Peterson. You want to do it with Deuce Staley. You want to do it with all these other people to the point where we're now the worst team in football. We are the worst. The absolute worst. I swear to God, I have never been a part of this season in my goddamn life. The fact that we're 2-5 tied with the Washington football team and the New York Giants. How? Someone tell me how? The New York Giants and the Washington football team, and you letting street rats like Boys for Life, like Beasts of the East, like Duke, like all these Cowboy fans. We them boys. We're 5-1. This is your division, and you letting street rats take it over. I swear, this is the grade. I'm giving Howie Roseman an F minus, a D, or whatever. You get an F, Howie. Nick Sirianni, you get an F. Jonathan Gannon, you get an F. I want all three of you out of the building. Jeffrey Lurie, I want you to listen to me. Come in closer. I want you to listen. Come closer, Jeffrey. If none of them are gone, and if they lose to the Detroit Lions and none of them are gone, I will personally go to the NovaCare. I will personally beat the snot out of every last one of them before I get arrested. I will get arrested after I get my hands on every single person that is responsible for this. Rock, give me a grade for Howie, for Nick Sirianni, for Jonathan Gannon, please. If I hear anything, I swear I will end this podcast. If I hear anything but a goddamn F. I will end this podcast if I hear anything but a goddamn F. I swear. Go ahead, Bob.
It just got hot in here, man. Shit, I don't even know how to respond to that one, man. But yeah, on some real, I agree with everything you're saying, though, bro. It's like this right here. This is the breaking point with Howie Roseman. This when Jeffrey Lurie looks down and be like, "Oh no, he got to go. He got to go. There's no more chances. No more. Oh, he's good with money. No more of that bull crap. He got to go because how many chances we gonna get this dude to get it right? It's like you lucked up in the Super Bowl year. The Super Bowl year, that was all free agents. That was all free agents. Howie has yet to build a football team. He has yet to build a football team in his years here. Andy Reid was building football teams. Chip Kelly built that football team. Howie Roseman is yet to build a football team. He ran Doug Peterson out of here because he didn't want to let Doug Peterson run it the way he run it So, I mean, Doug Peterson left. Y'all could call it a firing. Y'all could call it whatever y'all want. But Doug Peterson left. Carson Wentz left. Y'all paid the dude all this money and then drafted a quarterback high as hell in the second round. How you think he gonna feel? I don't care. I don't care how much y'all tell him he's secure and all that. How you think this dude gonna feel? He put his body on the line for y'all 3 years straight. Fight back from injuries, everything. It's like, how you think this dude gonna feel? Like, I can see if we dipped in, we bought in an older free agent, or we went a little bit deeper in the draft to get a quarterback. But Jalen Hurts is one of those heralded quarterbacks from college. You think dude's not gonna be screaming for this dude? So he messed up all right there. He left us with little to no money to use this year. And now next year it looked like it's gonna be a whole blow it up rebuild type thing. And I hope he's not around for it. Bro, you know how many general managers would love this position right now? You got potential 3 first-round picks. You start your career off as a general manager with that. 3 first-round picks. You could build this team how you want to build it. You could build this team how you want to build it. You could go get anybody you want to go get. Stingley, any of those guys, you could go get them. So how we get an F from me? Sirianni, he gets an F from me. Dude, how many times you gonna look at film and see the same stuff and continuously run the same things? Like, bro, I don't care if you've been coaching for 3-4 weeks. You've been coaching for 3 days. If you got film to look at, oh hell no, this not working. Let me throw this out. Let me try something a little bit different. Stubbornness. That's what's gonna get him fired. And Gannon, I don't know what the hell's going on with Jonathan Gannon, bro. It's like, listen, like y'all said, these dudes looked us in the face, sat in front of this camera, and just blatantly lied to us. Like lied. I never seen, and this was bad about Gannon. I never seen a dude rotate linebackers like they defensive linemen. Like, you don't have 3 solid linebackers you can put out there down in and down out. You should know that in the offseason. You know that in the offseason if that's not going to work out. Then, you go to your head coach. The head coach go to the general manager. Oh, we need to go get this guy. That's what good organizations do. That's what good organizations do. So all 3 of those dudes get an F from me. And I'm giving Jeffrey Lurie an F too. Y'all ain't even put him in there. I'm giving Jeffrey Lurie an F because he's the head of all of this. So, the apple rots from within, right? The top. All right. That's all I got to say.
Facts, bro, and I can't argue with nothing.
Go ahead, Notion.
Said also.
Hey, Notion, hold on, Notion. Wait for good. What you give Howie, Gannon, Nick Sirianni, and if you want to add Jeffrey Lurie, we'll add him too because he co-signs all this, so I give him an F too. But go ahead, Notion. And yes, I got this. I got this on my hand. Yes, I got this in my hand because I'm about close to going to the NovaCare complex and punching somebody in the face for this garbage. Yes, I'm close. You lose the Lions, that's what's going to happen. But go ahead, Notion.
Hey, you already know. Hey, listen. First and foremost, I don't know how Howie Roseman, this GM, I believe he's like the only GM in the NFL that's survived this many coaching firings, and Howie's still here. I believe he was here for our Andy Reid firing. He was here for the Doug Peterson. He's been here. He's the only common denominator. Once everybody gets fired, Howie Roseman's still here. So, listen, that has to start with, of course, I'm looking at the top, like when Trey Rock said, Jeffrey Lurie, for even allowing this nonsense to continue to happen. Hey, listen, Jeffrey Lurie, I'm going to give you a D- right now, just because I haven't seen what you're going to do yet, but you ain't did nothing as of yet, and I hope that you do find a way to fire Howie soon, because Howie Roseman's definitely getting an F from me. Listen, coming into this season, I was big on saying, listen, let's give Howie Roseman a chance. Let's see what, kind of talent he's gotten us up in here. We ain't seen nothing, gang. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know that there's some players that are still developing, like Landon Dickerson. I get that. Listen, Gainwell, he's all right. Also, Devontae Smith, I get it. There was some good, okay picks that we got to see continue to develop. But at the same time, Howie Roseman, I do not want you in any more draft rooms. If anything, I support a demotion of Howie Roseman. I wouldn't mind having Howie in some kind of an office crunching numbers or doing what he needs to do with the number settings. But as far as running anything, personnel, player management, anything in Philadelphia, I am done. And you're getting an F from me just from this product that we're seeing. I don't know what in your right sense. And again, this is a Jeff Lurie thing also, but all of these coaches that we hired, they had to get approved by Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman. So it starts there. I'm not impressed with nothing we got coaching-wise. All these rookie coaches look clueless out there. I've never seen so much incompetent football in my entire life. I don't even know why we thought we was going to start the season off with no kind of a run game and think we were going to win. So, again, Howie Roseman, for hiring these clueless coaches, you getting the F from me there. Your roster management has been trash. Again, we got players on the practice squad that I think could benefit this team, and we ain't doing nothing but sitting on our hands. So, GM-wise, you getting the F. Hey, hold that F from me, Howie Roseman. Definitely Nick Sirianni with the incompetent football. Again, I don't even know why you decided to come up with a game plan without running the ball in it. Automatic F. So, Jonathan Gannon, listen, no adjustments. I ain't seeing no kind of blitzes. This is looking worse than us having Jim Schwartz last year. That's to the point where I'm at. I'd rather have Jim Schwartz because I know we'd at least blitz something or at least be sacking quarterbacks. Not in this defense. We touched Derek Carr 0 times. So, absolutely, Jonathan Gannon, you getting the F from me. No adjustments. This whole coaching staff is a joke. Again, from the top down. And I need to see Jeffrey Lurie at some point take some kind of action because, again, from what we see in gang, this team is not it. This is a bad football team. From the top down, from our owner not doing nothing to our GM putting clueless leaders in place to our coaches looking completely incompetent. So F all around the board from the organization. Again, I'm giving Lurie a D- right now just because I want to see him do some kind of action. And if he don't do nothing, put him in the F category also.
Yes, sir.
Birdgang 31. Give us a grade for Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, Nick Sirianni. Give us a grade for that.
They all get F's, man.
There you go.
We're getting catfish from letting lie to you, Lurie. You believe this guy was offensive guru or whatever you want to call it? Man, all these boys get an F. Until I see otherwise, they all get failing grades. You know what I'm saying? A U, unsatisfactory, and a T for trash.
Exactly. Exactly, man. It's like you fired Doug Peterson, who took you to 3 straight playoff appearances, and apparently he's happy. You took away him, the man who won us a Super Bowl, just for this trash. I don't see Sean McVay, Sean Payton, Kyle Shanahan, Mike Tomlin. I don't see any of them getting fired for one bad season. They stay in all these coaches from. I don't see none of them getting fired. But you fired your only Super Bowl winning head coach, the only guy that took you to 3 straight playoff appearances. Only just to give us this. We're not even going to talk about the Lions game because, to be honest with you, we could say what we want to say, but we already know that's not going to happen. So we're just going to make our prediction. I'm going to make my prediction last. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and do it because
I'm so sad.
I'm out of juice.
Hey, I feel you, cool cat, bro. I feel you, bro.
When this team is garbage, when this team don't make me happy, I only had 2 green light victories. I only said 2 times. No shit, how about them Eagles? Come on. Win. I have only said that 2 or 3 times. This is not fun. This is not fun. When you have the same record as the Washington football team and the New York Giants and your arch rival that live in the same place as Nelson. You got your arch rival 5-1. Are you kidding me? And people want me to be happy. People want me to be happy. Cap, 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 cap. Win some games. Win some games. You better be. I'm this. The only reason why I'm still watching. The only reason why I'm still going to the link against the Giants and the Cowboys because it's in my DNA. I don't run from this. I will go down with the ship that is the SS Eagles. I love this team to the death of me. I'm not running from nothing. I will go down with this ship. But this is a goal. This is a goal. So, guys, let's make our prediction. I don't even want to talk about the game against the Lions because we can talk about we can say what we want to say, but we already know what ain't going to happen. So, and we're already an hour. We're already an hour and 41 minutes long, and I know all three of y'all got live streams and videos to make. So let's just make our prediction. Rock, what you got? Who you see winning this game against the Lions?
I got the Eagles winning 34-14.
I don't know how.
We come down there and we laid a
blowing him out?
smackdown on
Oh
Detroit.
my gosh.
We come down there and we laid a smackdown on Detroit, man. I can see it.
No,
Some real. I can really see this.
Go ahead,
happening.
Rock. Go ahead,
Just
Rock.
because
Explain yourself. Explain
the
yourself.
city's so down right now. I feel like we gonna get that one game where we punch somebody in their mouth. And I think this gonna be the one.
Did anybody see that? We played the Raiders, not the Rams. They almost beat the Rams.
Hey.
I mean, they almost beat the Rams and they got blew out by some teams that's lesser than the Rams. So it's like you never know what Detroit you're gonna run into. I feel like
you never know what Nick Sirianni we're gonna run into. You never know what Nick Sirianni we're gonna run into.
That's facts too. Man, I'm trying to bring a little bit of positivity, man. Damn.
I believe that. Thank you. First of all, before No Shit gives us our prediction and Birdgang 31 gives us our prediction, thanks to One Trade Rock for coming in. Again, you're the fourth member of the show. You're always welcome. Just thank you for the positivity because we damn well need it.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate
no
y'all.
problem.
Man.
You're the fourth member of the show. No matter what, you're always welcome. If you're free on Mondays, just let us know so we can add you. So wait, you free next Monday, right? You free next Monday? Because we can add you next week too.
I bet.
Hey, salute real quick. I see Drew just dropped the super chat up in here, the $2 super chat. Yes, sir. My man said the Lions break their cherry ale for the birds.
Oh man, come on,
Let's hope so.
No,
give us your prediction.
Hey, listen, my prediction real quick for that game. Look, I do got the Eagles winning, but I do believe it's going to be closer than a lot of us are thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and give us Eagles 24, Lions 21. I think it's going to be one of them ugly games. I have no expectations right now coming into this. Again, depending on how we come out here in this game, we're going to have to see. Because like y'all been saying, Detroit has at least been competitive in their games. They did come out and show up for the Rams. So I ain't going to be shocked. They just as desperate and as thirsty to get their first win as we are to try to get back on track. So we going to their house. I think, look, Deuce Staley, he gonna give us an extra dose of some running. He gonna find a way to try to at least make it competitive on Detroit's end. But I think out of complete desperation, we are gonna find a way to get it done because ain't no other way. If we lose to the Lions, oh yeah, everybody again. Nick Sirianni better not be at the podium. I don't want to see none of that. It needs to be an exit party immediately. So I got the Eagles winning 24. Hey. Gun call it what it is. It's going to be a close game. 3 points. I got Detroit getting 21.
And as for me, before we hand it to Birdgang 31, salute to Drew for the $2 super chat. For me,
salute to Drew. Straight soup sandwich.
For me, as you can see, I got this little stick in my hand because I really want to punch a certain team in the face, but I know I might get arrested. So for me, like I said, I'm going down with this god awful ship.
Hey, hold it up.
I'm going down with the ship no matter what. I'm not changing my colors for nobody. Sorry. I'm gonna say it'll be like the Dallas Cowboys with practice squad players. I'll say 17-9. I would go higher than that, but this team ain't giving me no faith to do it. So Birdgang 31, before we hand it to Notion and wrap this show up, salute to One Trey LaRock for joining us. He'll be back next week as our fourth member because, well, I appreciate him for coming. So give us our prediction before we leave this. Man. Birdgang 31, what's your prediction?
I don't know, man. I'm trying
He's
to
like, I don't
think.
even
He don't
know.
even want. He don't even
I
want to
don't
get
know,
Philly to
man.
win right now. Damn, Birdgang.
No. I'm gonna say 31-28 Birds.
And that's your prediction. That's the show, gang. Listen, I got this in my hand. If you lose to the Detroit Lions, you might as well arrest me. You might as well. There will be no podcast next week. I will go up there and I will personally bash somebody. You lose to the Lions. That's it. That's it.
We'll take your
That's
cell
it.
phone to the jail.
Thank you, Birdgang 31. Yeah, sorry. I'm telling you, if you lose to the Lions, I swear, it won't just be me. There'll be millions of Eagle fans heading to the NovaCare complex waiting to bust somebody's head open. I'm telling you, lose to the Detroit Lions if you want to. But that ain't, hopefully it won't happen. But if it does, remember, we're coming up there with a vengeance. And
We
that's
bringing the
me,
bus.
your boy.
We got you, cool cat.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're coming up
Bring the
there.
bus out.
I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all lose to the Detroit Lions, it's a wrap. So
They
we
gonna
love
have to see us, bro.
Everybody getting fired.
They gonna have to see us. They lose to the
Exactly.
Lions. We gonna be waiting up there at that bus for them. Like, yo.
you. I need watch. But we love
Let
to
'em
stay
know,
in
cool
chat,
cat.
videos, and people to go after. I am the Terminator of all things bad teams. Your boy, Miss Cool Cat Connor, YouTube representing the Birds, the owner of Birdgang Nation Sports Talk Media, Birdgang 31, our official fourth member of the podcast. You can see him on Mondays with us when he's free. One Trey Rock and Scooby Doo himself, Scooby Notion or Philly Notion or whatever you want to call him, is going to send us home before I go to the NovaCare complex and hurt somebody. So send us home quick, Notion or Scooby.
And the Philly. But hopefully we going to get it figured out this coming Sunday when we got these lines, because we better not lose to no stinking Detroit Lions. And if we do, I expect immediate firings after the game. So we get this done, man. One Trey Rock, my man Birdgang 31, of course the host, Cool Cat Connor, and your boy Philly Notion. Y'all already know. And come check it out. Y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Because we trying to get any kind of win because I'm tired of losing, gang. So y'all have yourselves a stay and fantastic Eagles day. I'm tired of watching this embarrassment. So fly, Eagles, fly. And until next time, y'all know what it is. Go keep the
Don't keep that ocean.